Hello, thank you for joining me again. As ever, much appreciated. This time in front of one of my lovely clematis. I've got quite a few scattered around the garden. This one always gives me a lot of pleasure at this time of the year, especially as there are several birds' nests inside, so with regular monotony there are birds flitting in and out at this time of the year. There's also a lot of bees buzzing around, so I hope that they keep to the flowers and don't decide to land on me. So I'm going to talk about pride. When I was growing up, I was always told that saying I'd done something well, I was good at something, that was wrong, that was being boastful. But it's not. To me, there's a big difference between taking a pride in a job that you are doing, something that you've completed, something you've made, maybe a picture you've painted or drawn, maybe some clothes you've made or some craft work that you've done. There is nothing wrong with having pride in what you have achieved. If you start to boast about it, then that's a different matter. Do you know, I did such a good job with that. I really did. That's different. And I wouldn't like to have been like that. But I would like to have been able, at a younger age, to accept that it's okay to be proud of something that you have done. I can now, in later years, look back and take pride in the work that I've done with some clients. Some obviously spring out. There was one young lady who had been very badly abused and always said, you know, I could never, ever, ever be in a relationship. But after quite some time of working together, that all changed. She met a lovely, caring man, and I got an invite to a wonderful, small, intimate wedding ceremony, which was lovely. I really, really enjoyed that and was able to take pride in the fact that I had had a contributing hand in the wedding happening. So I'm going to include a little poem. It's another one by Lois Collins, and her Delightful Hush collection. And this one is called, no surprise, Pride. Who am I to think I can fly when my feet are still made of lead? I reach for the stars to store safely in jars, to watch while I lie in my bed. I'm scared I'm not ready, still way too unsteady. I hope I don't fall on my face. I want to come first as I'm ready to burst, and don't want to be last in the race. I'll hold out my hand and all will be grand, as I know you'll be there by my side. I'll let the world see the true, wonderful me, and will hold up my head with such pride. How good it is to have someone who shares in your feeling of achievement, your feelings of pride. And I do message Lois and tell her when I've used her poems. Obviously she's given me permission to, and she's perfectly happy in me using them. But if you're trying something new, take pride in the fact that you're having a go. I have a friend who's started doing watercolour paintings. They are lovely. She's not painted for a long time, but has taken up her brush again and is producing some really lovely work. And yes, she's happy to accept constructive criticism. But over on the Grayson Perry site that I'm on, with people contributing pictures of their artwork, of their poetry, as Lois does, of things that cross the boundaries between arts and crafts, most people say, great, that's lovely. Especially when somebody is able to open up and say, well, I did that to help my mental health. I'm really struggling at present. But you'll always get someone who will say, oh, that's not very good. Do you know, I wish that such naysayers would just pass on by. If you don't like it, you don't need to comment. Art, crafts, they're all a matter of taste. So you have pride in what you do. Even if it's only cleaning the windows. I cleaned mine the other day, and I have to admit it's not a job I like, and I'm not very good at it. But when the sun came out the next day, there were actually remarkably few streaks, which for me is a plus. So I thought, hey, you didn't do badly there. So it doesn't have to be for something you've created. It can be for the fact that you got out of bed when you were feeling so grim and would have rather have gone under the duvet for the rest of the day. Be proud that you took a deep breath and got up. That might be the biggest achievement for the day, but it doesn't matter. You achieved it. So take pride in your achievements, no matter how big, how small. Enjoy them. And I hope that you enjoyed joining me under my clematis. Unfortunately, the bees kept a buzzing in it, not on it. And the birds who are nesting in there, I think they're hiding from me now. They'll no doubt be darting in and out as soon as I move away. So take care. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.